Hello, everyone. My name is Katia Richard, and my topic today would be to persuade my audience on why college should be free. I believe college should be free because, one, who wants to deal with student debt after graduating college? Two, low income students will be able to graduate. And three, students could have more freedom to choose a major they enjoy. So let's say you want to go to college, but you can't because you don't have the money for it. Or let's say that you have the option to go to college and you have the option to take out a loan, but you don't want to be dealing with student loans after you graduate and having to pay them back. Or I know there's FAFSA in that you can get a grant, but there's such like you can only get a certain amount, and that can only go towards your bachelor's degree, or you like if you want to get a master's degree or a doctor's degree, you can't use it towards that, and you'll have to use a loan instead. Which I know many of us want to become doctors, lawyers, nurse practitioners, anything that involves getting a second or third degree, but choose not to because they don't want to be dealing with having student loans after graduating. And an average, if you want to become a doctor, the most you'll have to be dealing with, well, not the most, but like average, medical student deals with is about $120,000, and that's a lot. Imagine having to deal with that and also having to pay it back and have to buy other stuff. Do you know of someone who wants to further their education but cannot because they cannot afford it, or don't go to college because they can't simply have the money for it? Well, I'm sure you may know of someone who wants to better their future and get a degree. Today I'm going to be talking to you on why college should be free, why student debt will no longer crush us, more lower incoming students will graduate, and lastly, students will have the freedom to choose the major they want to pursue without having to worry about paying for school. Student debt continues to grow, and college tuition prices aren't going to get any cheaper soon. If college were free to students, we will not have to deal with student loans and having to pay it back after college. I believe student debt is growing as more and more students attend college. And in the late 1980s and early 1990s, most high school scholars do not enroll at colleges or universities of those that do less than half borrowed money to do so. In 2021, almost 2/3 of the recent high school graduates were enrolled, and most of them took out student loans. So, with that being said, most students transfer to a community college because it's cheaper. And even students like me, I still struggle to pay for classes because I am a mom. I have a kid. She is 4, soon to be 5. And she has some stuff that I need to pay for that's also expensive. And also, I don't have a job. So that's kind of hard on me. And my parents are helping me pay for school right now. And I could get student loans, but I don't want to be dealing with that after I graduate from Lone Star and transfer into a nursing school, because the nursing schools I'm looking at are already very expensive. And so being able to graduate debt free will be like a huge relief to many students like me or others who want to pursue an additional degree. Since 1980, the total cost of both four-year public and four-year private colleges has nearly tripled, even after accounting for inflation. Federal support has not kept up. Pell Grants once covered nearly 80% of a four-year public college degree for students from working families, but now only covered a third, which is not good. We needed to cover everything. This has left many students from low and middle income families with no choices but to borrow if they want to get a degree. So basically, if you want to get a degree, there's students having to work many jobs because they can't simply afford to pay for school. If college was more of a low income for students, if college was free for more students of a low income, that would be like a huge weight off their shoulders because they won't have to worry about paying for college. Making college free will eliminate this reason for not graduating. This, of course, will improve college graduation rates as fewer students will feel the need to drop out to part-time status or take a break from education for financial reasons. In fact, free college could end up reducing graduation rates by impacting education quality and driving down enrollment at private institutions, which I get because, if you go to a private place, like a private school, it's more expensive. And if it makes it free, the graduation rate will go up. With having free tuition, students will have the freedom to choose a major they enjoy. Like I said in the beginning, let's say that you want to be a doctor. A doctor, you have to go to undergrad, then medical school, then residency. And some doctors go to school for like 12 years. And that's a lot. That's a lot of debt. And if you see how much it is that you have to pay for, most people back down because of how expensive it is and they can't afford it. So yeah. As you can see, having free tuition can make such a big difference in a student's life. How great would it be if we had free tuition to better our education and have a great future to give to ourselves, our future families, and kids? Thank you.